One, two, three. Audio good. Check. Let me make sure I'm screaming before I start talking. Is the audio good? Alright. Let me see. Yeah, the audio is good. Let me click and see. Oh, okay. I'm getting ready to comment. Hold on. Call this right here. In the chat, what time is it? Well, it's 12 p.m. Central Time. Decided to hop on live. There's a few things I want to talk about. Firstly, this number that I dropped in the chat, that's my trap phone. See, a lot of young guys, 2 phones, right? 2 phones. So you can get the trap phone number. It can't be no worse than having a female leak your phone. It can't be. So with comments, people leaving comments, no, just hit the phone, right? Now, before you do that, remember, like, if you hit this phone, do not call drunk. Do not be playing on somebody's phone. Do not be doing that, right? Because if somebody answers, right, I want to make sure that it's clear. My channel's in good standing. I don't have any strikes. Had one in the past, won the appeal, right? So if you call this number right here, but it's a Motorola, so it's a Motorola, so it should, do whatever. But I think that'll be good for the subscribers to actually contact. You be able to contact, right? Send articles, send links, send whatever. But anyways, the title of the screen is make sure to go vote. Yeah, make sure you go vote in November, right? With a lot of channels, I feel like a lot of people not talking about what. Well, they're saying go vote, but go vote, right? And I'm not talking to the people with this AstroTurf Kamala Harris. I'm not talking about this fake black woman. I'm not talking about her. Oh snap! What was that? Talking about the other guy, right? Talking about the other guy, Kamala Harris. Are you serious? That really lit a fire under me. That's why I was dropping videos last week. Are you serious, Kamala Harris? But again, well, when you address Kamala Harris, you got to address them separately, right? So you got to address the white girls for Kamala, the white dudes for Kamala, and I guess black people for Kamala, right? So, and let me talk about this place. So that's what I want to talk about first before I get into this next thing. The villages in Florida. The villages, I thought that was like this racist retirement area full of drunks. But now that it's so-called Kamala country, it's all good. That disappeared. See, the Democrats run the media, and they're playing off of people's ignorance. They know people they know people do not care, right? They don't care about the country, don't care about the news. They're only interested because they election year. And people legit follow for it. People like propaganda, right? People, it's like they eat it up. They actually like propaganda. It's crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I met a girl, someone say she's from Houston, I guess, drives some Benz, dumb as a box of rocks. Even if I provide you information, you still, it don't matter what you say, dumb as a box of rocks, right? But hey, that's whatever idiot end up with that, that's on him. Again, man, but that's the problem in America, right? You can provide somebody information and they'll still be delusional. Hey, man, with that girl, hands up, right? Just throw your hands up. So it's ridiculous. But again, out there in Houston, and speaking of Houston, there was a subscriber. I want to say her name was Old Lady Fish. I think she passed away, right? I was talked to her on the back end. That's why I was like, man, just let me drop this number because we got a lot of fake accounts. We got a whole lot of fake accounts on social media. So I was like, all right, let me drop this. This is a trap phone, Motorola. Like this is a trap phone, cracked screen. So, like, again, a lot of young guys, man, 2 phones, man. You need a trap phone. Well, now if you have a family or a wife, you may get suffocated or strangled, but or a wife or a husband, depending on which way you go. But yeah, man, like that's a problem in America with certain people. You can provide, like, it's literally like I mentioned in one of my last videos, like last week, almost like North Korea, right? People. Kim Jong-un could stand up and people just clap. And that's how it is. Certainly Democrats, you would just vote for a brown paper bag. So I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to a Democrat who would just vote for somebody who was installed. Like, what is there to talk about? All right? This is absolutely ridiculous where we're at in 2024, literal clown world, right? It is what it is, man. With some people, they're going to be who they are. But again, it's a lot of noise, right? Election year, make sure you go out and vote. This is what I used to do, right? I honestly feel bad when I miss a election. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call and get an absentee, probably sent. Then I'm going to go down there. Then I'm going to go down there and drop it off right after I fill it out. That's just what I do. Personally, but you can go. Make sure you drop it off in person, right? Make sure you drop it off in person. We don't want any, drop it off in person, right? You don't want it to come up missing or something, allegedly. So yeah, man, just again, make sure you go vote, right? Kamala, again, she hasn't gotten a nomination yet. She's raising so much money, right? Ada was raising so much money online with Act Blue, so popular. All of a sudden, are you serious? Just complete baloney. Just complete baloney. And it is sad. Again, man, you can put a brown paper bag up and these guys will get on the Zoom call with the brown paper bag. As long as it ain't a Republican, it's just sad. Again, that's North Korea like. Kim Jong-un stand up, you clap. Kim Jong-un walk in, you move a certain direction, literally. So again, imagine being a Democrat in 2024. Like, just imagine. It just must be miserable, right? These guys, it is miserable because they on here, they hate a bullet, miss the guy's head. It's just like, that's your life? Really? Guys crying on the internet? What are you crying for? This was the same thing when, Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. She was in a wheelchair, like getting wheeled around, and then she passed away. People on the internet crying. What are you crying for? It's supposed to be a business relationship. If you're not doing your job at DC, get the F out. All this talking and crying, these dudes is just weak and ballless. And it's sad. It's just absolutely sad, man. It's just absolutely, I don't understand these guys, man. But again, to each his own, right? These guys end up, well, I ain't gonna say that on camera, but it is what it is. I want to come on again. Make sure you go out to vote. Oh, I want to talk about this too with Elon Musk. Elon, how dare you? You're a douchebag, right? You gotta let your child take puberty blockers. Go die. Right? That's what people are saying with Elon Musk. Are you serious? Elon Musk. So actually a few weeks ago, I was in Alabama. If you're going to transition, see, the problem is what people have from just gauging is the children. If you're over 18 or you're an adult, go for it, right? And I saw one that was a great transition, right? Like the guy's, his neck and voice, I ain't gonna lie, I was fooled. Like I was using yes ma'am, no ma'am. He was a cashier, right? So I thought, I could have sworn it was a white girl, but it wasn't what it was, right? It was out in Alabama, which a red state, right? I thought trans people under attack. It's so hard to transition in a red state. Not saying that the cashier doesn't get maybe crazy looks here and there, but the smile that they were giving off, she looked kind of like like a young Rachel Maddow, and also like Hannah Montana. It's how I use two girls. That whatever, like she was legit. That's how you transition, right? Face tight. That's how you do it, right? Vivian, I was about to say Vivica Fox. Vivian Musk, or Xavier, whichever one, I think it's Vivian now, goes on threads talking about I'm not dead and all that. He didn't say you were physically dead. What school district did Elon put you in? He was saying that Xavier, the kid he once knew, is no longer here. That's what he was saying. I'm not dead. I'm still here. And you got all these white people in the comments. Oh, he's a douche. Elon, yeah. Shut the F up. That's what people need to be saying. These people, shut the F up. Shut up. Right? Elon Musk, how dare you not let your child take puberty blockers, you piece of crap. Go die. Shut the F up. And you see who raising some of these people running around America. Them right there on threads. Cheerleading Vivica, I'm about to say Vivica Fox again. Vivian Musk, who you got a long way to go if you want to look like what I just seen in Alabama. That was a great transition, right? And again, I didn't even know it was a dude until I walked out, and one of the employees was like, that was a dope transition, right? Like everybody's happy for this person because that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to look when you transition. But Vivian Musk, on the other hand, jaws on the big side. You got a long way to go, Vivian. You got a long way to go. You're going to have to get a facial. Your skin was dry. My skin more clear than yours. And I'm a straight man. So I don't understand, Vivian. Maybe you and Elon to get this thing figured out, but you got a long way to go, right? Long way to go. Again, I don't know your weight, but again, your cheeks is that's the key to looking feminine. You need to. I'm not going to give you advice on how to look like a girl. That's crazy, but yeah. Elon Musk, man, you just a douchebag, man. I don't like you, man. You should have just let him, take the puberty blockers and, just take it. What's the problem? I don't, Are you serious? What a just clown world. This is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I want to talk about that because again, it's crazy how I just can't get away from it, right? But I knew I had to post something. I can't keep going 3 months, 5 months without posting nothing. So the main thing is, again, Elon and his Xavier or Vivian, hopefully they get it figured out because it's a lot of mustaches it's a lot of wigs on top of mustaches. So you're not even, if you're gonna do that, you gotta go, right? You gotta go all the way out. And again, like this person, like this cashier, man, again, that was a successful transition, totally successful. So let me see, let me check the comments too while I'm on here. Yeah. Fake accounts. You got a lot of fake accounts on social media. So in this live stream, I mentioned Old Lady Fish. Old Lady Fish, that's why I want to drop that number too. I've seen her face before. I talked to like maybe 3 or 5 subscribers on the back end, maybe his email or some voice with one. Old Lady Fish was a big Bongino fan. She was an older black woman out in Houston. She lived on a farm. Listen, Dan Bongino was talking about fake accounts. It's crazy because that's what I want. I was gonna drop a video on it, but then I seen them like, man, but you got a lot of fake accounts. They just doing this, just arguing with each other. And you got Biden is the GOAT 21 arguing with Patriot 1776-5. It's like what is this, right? And I want to say a few months ago, Kim Iverson was talking about it in one of her videos. It's not in the title, but she was talking about it. You got a lot of fake accounts. And Kim Iverson was alluding to them being feds. I don't know if they feds. But the main thing is you got a lot of fake accounts on social media just arguing and people buying into it, dropping memes and stupid. It's just stupid, right? So again, man, if these accounts are feds, you see why you always got hit in the head with a 5.56. You see that because they on the internet just arguing with each other. Absolutely ridiculous, man. So going back to the beginning of this live stream, make sure to go vote in November. Kamala, they don't believe she can win. They don't believe she can win. They got to raise all this money. The Democrats going to talk about her. I saw this on Twitter today, too, about what got you into politics. Somebody had tweeted it out, and people were quote tweeting it. It was Obama, right? When Obama first won, it was so much talk because I grew up around a lot of people who didn't vote. A lot of people still don't vote. But Obama, it was a lot of chatter all of a sudden, right? Oh, Obama. Then he won. The next day and years, people never talked about him again in my family. I thought that was odd. So I started to pay attention to what was going on. So it wasn't Trump for me. It was Obama. This idiot Obama. That's who it was, right? Who's not black either, right? He's not black, just like Kamala's not black. So there's yet to be a black president to where your whole family, Obama's groomed. Isn't his mom white? Like, what are we talking about? Right? Oh, skin complexion wise. But forget about it, man. Obama. So it took him a few days to endorse Kamala because, again, even his ass don't believe that she can win. But again, it can go either way. It's not people not counting her out, saying it's over. See, that's people's whole life. Like at the beginning of the screen, this is what I was talking about. People crying over an election, crying because Ruth Bader died, crying because of Joe Biden. Like, people are just so pathetic. It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. That's why I really don't have no remorse for Thomas Crooks, because you go live your life. You 20, but if you don't want to do that, catch a face shot. That's just I was raised no nonsense. So, man, but anyways, what I was talking about is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, raising all this money. Oh look, are you serious? She has to go with now. Her VP is gonna be interesting because if you go with Shapiro, who's a Jew, again, I don't have a problem with Jews, right? At one point in my life, going down the wrong road, I knew if something hit the fan, I'm looking for a Jewish lawyer. I knew for a fact. I didn't call her a HOA. I'm saying this whole scenario, if she goes with Josh Shapiro, who's a Jew, how you gonna win Michigan, right? You got a lot of Muslims there. Good luck. So, Shapiro sounds like a politician. Harvard Levin said I sound like a politician too, right? People like politicians. But listen, well, normies, they like politicians, but not so much the Trumps. We don't like politicians, but no, I don't. But yeah, who you gonna pick for VP? Roy Cooper pulled his name out. So who you gonna go with, Kamala? Right? Josh Shapiro again. So Trump, he got Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, AZ. I can see AZ going Kamala now fully. But again, who knows? The only reason I made a prediction video because I never seen nobody black make a prediction video. It wasn't much thought. Like it wasn't much thought to the I'm gonna drop the prediction video. It's not much thought into a lot of the content. That's why I slowed down, because that's part of the problem. You need a content strategy. You can't just keep uploading without a strategy. So yeah, Kamala, she goes with Josh Shapiro. Well, so it's most likely gonna be Shapiro. Well, she could go with Bouchard over Kentucky. But hey, we just have to wait and see, right? The only reason Bouchard that's nepotism. That's the only reason why he got this so-called name. It's nepotism. I believe his father was somebody in Kentucky. So instead of talking about policy, though, what the Democrats want to talk about is, you're racist if you say something about Kamala. Oh, they try to make it fake black woman versus two white guys. It's not what it is at all. At all. But again, man, Kamala Harris, who gives a crap? You got people like, even I know some AKA people is just, it's feds and all these groups, right? White, black, sororities, fraternities. On WikiLeaks, you can go look up your initiation process. You can go look it up. Oh, you better hope it's 70 plus million AKAs, the way some of this talking is. A lot of talking. So you better hope it's 70 plus million AKAs. Okay? Absolutely a joke. Oh, the soror, it's just, here's some of these girls I be around, man. This is ridiculous. I just let them talk. I don't say nothing. I just let them talk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, soror, yeah. That's what America needs, right? More secret societies. I mentioned in my video. Yeah, that's what we need. More secret societies. Absolutely ridiculous. She's a AKA. I don't give a damn what she is. I know she ain't black. That's a fact, right? She's not black. So again, man, Kamala Harris, this AstroTurf campaign, it's just pathetic, man. It's just pathetic. That's all I can say, really, right? She dropped the campaign ad. I may drop a video reacting to it, but I already seen it, right? So that would be kind of fake. But she's talking about child poverty. How you gonna end child poverty? How you gonna do that? End child poverty. Just talking. Women's rights and if you still believe that abortion BS, you dumb as a box of rocks. But this is what politicians do. They play on the ignorance of people. They know people were not paying attention during Obama. Obama could have codified it. He had I want to say like the first, it was the same as Biden, right? The Democrats had all the branches of the government. So it was really twice. The Democrats could have codified it twice, under Obama and under Biden. They didn't do it. They don't give a damn about abortion. They don't. But again, man, people like propaganda. They buy into it. So, hey, it is what it is, right? If you want to do a hysterectomy and sterilize yourself, that problem fixed itself. I'm done with it. That problem fixed itself. Thank you. I really do thank you for that, right? Absolutely ridiculous. So that was in her campaign ad. She's talking about abortion, child poverty. We're going to make it safer. What about Lincoln Riley? That's what Joe Biden called it, right? What about Lincoln Riley? That didn't seem safe. Are you serious, Kamala? Again, man. Every single day, again, but the Democrats, this is how the media has been. And going back to Obama, what I was saying about what got me into it, they just do the same with Obama. Obama go on vacation. Oh, he deserves a vacation and all this. But then when it was Trump, this idiot need to get back to work. Basically what they were saying. So they do the same with Biden. Every time a Democrat gets in office, this is what happens. How do people not see this? How do people not? All right. But again, I'm 26 and I've been watching this since I was in 8th grade. So that was maybe like 2010, 11, around that time, again, right before the Casey Anthony trial, because that was a big deal. Again, man, people, every election year is chaos. And you got people on here, I don't know, I guess they just don't see it. There's a lot of casuals that just now are interested or they undecided. They don't know what's going on, right? But this is just how it is. This is how it is. Well, maybe just me. I'm just numb to it. I'm just completely numb to it at this point, right? So Kamala Harris, no, the media, if it was Joe Biden that got his, head or ear shot off, it would have still been talked about. But again, it's Trump. The media, Democrats, they secretly mad the bullet missed. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact, right? That's just a fact. They can go on Twitter, I don't condone political violence. You just had them burn flags in, Washington, D.C.? Like, man, stop it. The Democrats wish that bullet would have hit so bad. But then they would have still put out all prayers and all this. Stop it. Just stop it. This deep state. That's all that is. Deep state. Oh, we're going to recite. That's something that people do in the streets. Oh, I'm sorry that, my op died. I'm sorry he died. And you the one behind it. Stop it. And not saying the Democrats were behind it, but just stop. Just stop the foolishness. The media, again, this has been since the 60s and 70s. You can go on C-SPAN, you can hear Lyndon B. Johnson in the Oval Office talking about the media likes this guy over this guy. Of course, they don't have all the tapes, right? And that's the same with YouTube. Even certain videos, gone. You can't even find them, right? You can't find Lyndon B. Johnson saying the N-word. Same with C-SPAN. It's all about keeping Democrats in power. That's all it's about. And you got people that still do, and not saying the GOP is all that, but the Democrats will sell this country out. That's just a fact. You just seen what they did with this Kamala. They literally installed this broad. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, you can put up a brown paper bag. People will steal. They'll steal. Trump is that. Yeah, he is a monster. I was somewhere, and I was going back and forth with this girl. She talking about Kamala. I said, good luck being Trump. This is going to be a whole other monster. Oh, he is a monster. You dumb. I'm not saying he's a monster, literally. See what I'm saying? Just a lot of these girls, but again, she was a white girl. There is some Joey Swole activity out here with certain white girls. It's no disrespect, but there is some Joey Swole, I just throw my hands up, man. But anyways, let me see what else I want to talk about Kamala Harris. Man, again, it's just sad, man. It's just sad that they literally installed a cannon and people okay with it. Oh, if you say something, it's sexist and racist. And shut the F up. Go to hell. Please. Please, man. So videos recently deleted. That's what I want to talk about. So I got that out the way. Kamala Harris. Again, man. If Kamala is the nominee, it hasn't happened yet. The DNC is next week. Well, DNC is about it's a month away, right? So it's not next week. It's still a while away. Again, what are they gonna do there at the DNC, right? The RNC, I didn't watch much of it. I caught Trump's speech, of course. Savannah Chrisley. See, white girls like Savannah Chrisley just outnumbered in his generation, and you can tell by when I follow Savannah on Instagram. The white girls, when Savannah be on her story, hey guys, it's America, you can do. Them white girls ain't trying to hear that. They're not, because I went to college when they crazy, not literally crazy, but like from a guy's perspective, like, man, this girl, like, Joey Swole, right? Let's say Joey Swole, like, just Joey Swole. It is what it is, man. But yeah. So I caught, again, 45 speech, and I caught a little bit of Savannah speech, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The Democrats are going to say, hey, keep us in power. Everything's going good. The GOP is going to restore us back to order. Yeah, I've been watching this for years. So it's not something that's new all of a sudden. But again, when you look at the DNC, it's crazy how this phone had wrong. Well, you can send a text to us, or maybe somebody send a text. But yeah, I've been watching this for a few years, man. This is just how it is every election year. Chaos, a lot of noise. But again, make sure you go out to vote. I'm gonna mention that in every video now when I upload, because I'm not talking. And then I was looking at my channel. Let me pull up some of these recent videos, because I did a video about the BET Awards this last year. They legit tried to push this Project 2025 nonsense. I'm not even reacting to it. I refuse to waste my time reacting to any kind of Democrat, just flat out nonsense. I refuse to. I refuse to do a 2024 George Floyd. I refuse. Right? If you don't like it, when you see me, hit me in my mouth. That's what you can do. I'm so sick and tired of it. Right? So Project 2025, which is not even his policy, right? It's not even his policy. You have people see the BT. It's a lot of fear mongering. Taraji talking about, oh, it's gonna look different next time. Why didn't it look different from 2016 to 2020? But now it's gonna look different. What is he gonna like? I don't understand the fear mongering. They had Kamala there. Oh, Howard. Well, P. Diddy went to Howard too. You want to talk about Howard graduates? Don't do that. Don't do it. Right? Taraji, man, please. But again, this is what you can expect, right? She finally got the money that she was begging for. She was crying Hollywood wouldn't pay her. How much did the DNC pay you, right? How much did the DNC pay you to kind of sell, vote? I mentioned that in my prediction video 8 months ago. I'm looking at it right now. I mentioned that. All that vote. You had people open up football arenas. It was just such a big task to get Trump out. It was just such a storm. All the commercials. That's why I bought YouTube Premium, because I was like, I'm just sick and tired of these ads. Why is all these ads popping up? But YouTube, this is what they again, YouTube one of the websites, they wish the bullet would have hit too, right? So they in the same boat with some of these crazy Democrats, right? YouTube secretly mad, they ain't gonna say it, right? But YouTube secretly mad the bullet missed, and it's sad. It's just a sad world that we all are living in, man. So yeah, Kamala, again, we don't want violence, right? People, well, I know I don't, right? But Here's the difference. People on the left ain't got nothing to live for, right? People on the right more likely to have something, right? More likely to have money, right? They're more likely to be in Jason Aldean's boat, right? That's what I mentioned in my last video. They're more likely to have something to lose, so they're not going to commit. But it's a lot of different ways you can protest without going violent. But again, when you some idiot, you're going to burn this or set this on fire and charges get dropped. Again, the Democrats can do anything. Smoke crack, burn a flag, bend some guy over in a jock scrap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. But when you can't really, your hands are tied, right? You go to D.C., you jaywalk, and that's 20 years, right? You got people still in jail for this J6, right? And where all the people that was so, I remember that day J6 happened. I wasn't on YouTube yet, but you had a lot of people going live. They were going live. Review Tech USA, rich fat ass. Where is he at now? Where you want to talk about the actual case and how the feds were involved? Nah, he ain't gonna talk about it because again, he's a fat dumbass. That's what he is. It's ridiculous, man. And that's what people need. Some people need to be checked. Like, who you talking to, right? Like all this nonsense. Like, what are you saying, right? Because you can't talk to everybody crazy, right? Some people will die. Like, that's why I didn't respond to Charles Barkley. Who you gonna slap? You talking to Gayle King? Yeah, I'm over a slap. I'm dying. This will be the last time on camera. It's over. It's over with. Okay. So all that talking and this purple hair Destiny got, shut the F up, bro. Like, shut up. Shut up. Absolutely ridiculous. You're not gonna do anything, right? And that's why your girl treated you like a beanbag. It is what it is, man. I just had to get that off my chest. Charles Barkley, man, please. Ain't nobody worried about you. Let me see. So these videos I dropped on my channel last week. I dropped one about El Mayo. Thought that was interesting. I did have a relative that died to fentanyl. That was serious. Foaming at the mouth. Like, that's a big deal, fentanyl. So again, Kamala, this is a leading cause of death. And you talking about, so I may react to her ad. I'm going to just keep getting on Kamala's head because they don't want to talk about policy. People want to talk about, the fact that she's this fake black woman. Kamala's outlook on government. Yeah, that's how Kamala, I did drop that video. Kamala's, it's bigger than her policy, really. Just how she look at government. We're going to take what you have and you have nothing. We're going to send it overseas to Ukraine. Or we're going to send it to Mexico. We in Mexico. What are we doing in Mexico? Let Mexico fix Mexico. We all, Kamala Harris, are you kidding me? Again, she's nothing but another uniparty candidate, as I mentioned in my in my video. It's nothing but the uniparty, right? It's nothing but the uniparty. I dropped one about the Secret Service. A subscriber asked me about that like years ago. This video had 6 views. Came out about 7 days ago. Fool's Gold, right? The whole Secret Service, the hearings and all that. Subscriber asked me about that years ago. She's like, why you don't talk about the hearings and stuff? After the hearings, what happens? I know it can't be just me, right? Like, you talk about the hearings. It's good for making content, but I don't want to put false hope in people. You know, that's one thing. Like, people can say whatever, they can disagree. I never came on camera and lied. Like, I never came on camera and lied to you, right? So that's how I look at it. I'm getting too old, bro. I'm gonna be 27 next year. Like, I'm not. You have people that do that though, right? Especially the defenders of Kamala. They turn on the camera with a suit on and just tell a lie. Are you serious? Especially with this whole border czar situation. I just didn't even respond to it because clearly she was a border czar, right? Just ridiculous, man. The just cope from Democrats. It's sad. It's just sad, man. It's just absolutely sad. But hey, you got guys on Twitter like this idiot Plies who all he used to talk about on Twitter was eating box. But now he's talking about Kamala and how, man, all I can say is fuck you. Fuck you, Plies. Fuck you, Rashard Richie. Fuck you. Ain't no talking. It's nothing to talk about with these guys. All these guys want to do is clip farm, do this gotcha thing. Listen, man, this whole situation, this whole, the internet. First off, with Rashard Richie, I never even seen an older guy named Rashard. They usually die in their 20s or younger. But you on the internet talking about Trump and shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut that shit up. Rashard Richie, shut the fuck up. Please. Please shut the fuck up, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. That's what I'll do. I'll join just to tell them, shut up. Shut up. That's what I do. But you on the internet talking about, that's what I do. But anyways, let me check the comments before I get out of here. Neighborhood Watch says, you have to hope the elections aren't postponed. No, I can't say that. I don't know just yet, right? I don't know. Was it in Venezuela? I haven't looked at that, but some election. Well, it was Ukraine, right? Some election was legit postponed. But again, I doubt that happens. I don't think something else is cooking. I don't know if it's another attempt on the president's life, because I feel like they're not going to stop until he's dead. You're talking, when he does these rallies, he needs to have a glass up. I think that's the smartest idea I've heard from a content creator, is that he has glass up when he is in fact speaking. He need to have something up. He need to have some type of protection around him glass wise, because clearly this shooter, a guy just sitting at the picnic table, somebody should just sort of walked up and say, hey man, are you here for the rally? Like, why are you sitting down at a picnic table? This is a rally outside, music's playing, food. Like, you just sitting, nobody walked up to him. Come on, man. So, again, this is something that I predicted him in my eight months ago in the video. It's like Steve Scalise and Zeldin. It's clear the bullets are going in one direction. It's clear. So, oh, and it's also, I want to talk about this Paris thing. People on the internet talk about, I'll mock who I want to mock. And guess what? You'll have to deal with the consequences of that. You can't just mock any religion. Really, it's really, I see that on the internet, a lot of Christians and Muslims arguing. It really doesn't matter where you align, because especially with Christians and Muslims, you all end up back to God. It's just horizontal routes. Like, it's just different routes. Overall. But yeah, the election, I think it's gonna be the same day. I think it's gonna be the same day. So I don't think it's gonna be postponed, man. I don't see it. So yeah, tomorrow I'll probably do a video about, tomorrow I gotta see what I gotta do. That's the only thing about this, man. You gotta stay on top of it, because the Democrats working every day. They're working right now, 24/7. They're working. They're working right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep posting when I can and things like that. So thank you, Neighborhood Watch, for your comment. I'm gonna leave this up because again, I left the number there. So hopefully as a subscriber reaches out, I'm gonna keep doing it. I think I'll be live Thursday again, probably Thursday or maybe Wednesday. I may do Wednesday night again. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here though. Check the comments one last time before I get on out of here. But yeah, overall though, I mean, Trump's the front runner still. I think he's gonna win, but you can't put it past Kamala or anybody. Can't put it past him, especially Kamala, because she has this Democrat machine behind them. Again, they working right now to get her elected. Every hour of the day, the Democrats just working. So yeah, I don't see any more comments. I think that's it. We all good. I need to get to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. Oh snap! I think it is 1 a.m. Central Time. All right, let me get on out of here. All right, Neighborhood Watch. Appreciate you. If you're watching this on